Hello, welcome to Critical Recap. I'm Dani Carr, and I'm here to catch you up on the latest episode of Critical Role. Make sure to check out critroll.com for cool merch and information on the Kickstarter for our animated special, events like Emerald City Comic Con, Denver Comic Con, and more. Now, here's what happened on episode 53, Cornered. The Mighty Nein rest for the evening after their first day in Assarius. In the night, Fjord has a dream of Uk'otoa, this time with a warning of punishment. He is crushed by the serpentine body of his patron, and he wakes up vomiting seawater. Clay sees this, and Fjord tells him about the dream and his fears of retribution should he not release Uk'otoa. Clay points out that if his patron could harm him, then why hasn't he done it yet? Clay is proud of Fjord's ability to maintain his sense of self, and they discuss Clay's relationship with the Wild Mother. Fjord is gaining the desire to figure out a way to counteract Uk'otoa's desires, rather than just ignoring it.
And I think there will come a day where you really will have to make that choice. We'll help you with that choice, whatever it ends up being. I do think you're on a path, and I don't necessarily think it's the path of just being a servant to some creature.
In the morning, Fjord tells the rest of the party about his dream, and they offer their support. They discuss their courses of action, either heading straight to save Yeza or doing these jobs for Lady Olios in order to gain a favor. They decide to train with their Morbounders and ask around town about the reliability of Lady Olios. Fjord points out that they still have the tripod from Felderwind, which could possibly be exchanged for Yeza. Bo and Caleb want to find the spy, though not necessarily to turn them in. They retroactively cast sending to Yeza, with him saying that he is being kept underground and has not been interrogated. He has no idea what they are planning. The party heads back to Assarius with lighter disguises and train with Zorth for their Morbounders. Caleb, Jester, and Clay undergo the training, and they successfully manage to befriend and command their Morbounders, naming them Yannick, Yarnball, and Clarabelle. They leave them with Zorth for a little longer as they continue to explore the city.
Now, Yannick is number 2 cat. You are number 1. You're in charge. You're just dressed to impress, okay?
You think Yannick has more, constitution than number 1 cat?
Do you think he puffs into glitter when he's punted?
They find a small farmer's market in the Scowls Square and several strange shops. Clay converses with a butcher who tells him that the meat has been rotting faster than usual lately. Fjord meets an unhelpful dragonborn fishmonger, and the party heads to a shop called Madame Musk's. A creepy, completely cloaked woman sits in the middle of the room in a rocking chair. She makes potions, and they buy some anti-venom, but the moss that she uses for her healing potions has started drying up. If the party collects some for her, she'll make more potions. They ask her about creepy things in the city, and she says she has heard that people have been having bad dreams, and that a man named Old Portis went crazy and killed his family. As they leave, Jester tells the woman what a good job they are doing, and once outside, she reveals that Madame Musk was actually several kobolds under a cloak.
You guys?
They were really cute, though.
Who?
The kobolds!
They were kobolds?
Yeah!
Wait, there was kobolds under there?
She wants to be creepy, okay? Let her be creepy.
They check out Old Portis' house, finding it already investigated with dried blood on the floor. There are no rifts present, so they head to the tavern to get a drink. It is a rowdy place with a gravel pit for prize fighting. Bo attempts to talk to the people in the bar, but none of them take to her questions. A female drow is watching Bo intently, but tense conversations with her from both Bo and Fjord go nowhere. Bo realizes that she needs to fight in order to get some respect, so she drops some money in the ring, being joined by Jester, an ogre who had previously won, and the female drow. The fight begins, and the drow is a formidable opponent, revealing herself to be a monk. As they fight, the ogre targets Jester after she commands him to grovel and knocks her out. The drow knocks out the ogre, and though Bo has her on her last legs, knocks out Bo as well. Despite the loss, Bo gains the respect of the bar patrons. The drow also seems impressed, and asks her and Jester to go on a walk with her. She leads them to a shack in an alley, where she drops her illusion. It's Expositor Dyren!
And what you see is a female elf. Dark skin, no hair, pointed ears, and the familiar blue and gray outfit of the monks of the Cobalt Soul.
Shit!
That is it for episode 53 of Critical Role. But is that really it? There's so much more! I have some thoughts. it, y'all! Fjord had a vision! Ukatoa is pissed. Is he powerful enough to actually hurt Fjord? Will he just take his powers away? And poor Yeza is waiting for them. Should they trust Lady Olios? Is the tripod enough to barter for a man's life? What if they give the entire dodecahedron? Will the dynasty even grant them an audience? Oh, that butcher was named Baron Visco. That's the same name that Gluzo gave them, the guy that hired the bugbears to bring food back for the armies. Who is that guy? And Dyron is here. Dyron is the spy. They can't turn Dyron, so are they going to frame someone else as the spy? Or just ignore the job? There is so much. Almighty Nein. Anyway, catch episode 54 on Thursday, March 7th at 7 p.m. Pacific on twitch.tv/criticalrole, and make sure to stay tuned to critroll.com for all the latest updates.